The beloved Addams Family made a huge return to our screens, which proved to be a record-breaking success for Netflix. Season 1 ended with an ultimate cliffhanger, which left viewers pleading for a second installment. With that, Netflix is reportedly planning to renew Wednesday for Season 2 in the new year. Following this outstanding success of Season 1 for the streamer, it's been reported that the producers of the series have already started assembling a writer's room for a second season of the hit series. Even so, there are some things we can tell you about the potential continuation of the series courtesy to some good old-fashioned snooping. So, what do we know about the new Teenage Goth Madness second season? In this video, we'll spill everything you need to know and more. But of course, before any of that, make sure first that you subscribe and smash the notification bell for more updates like this. Let's creep away. Wednesday Season 2 potential release date when it's back. As things stand, Wednesday has only been billed for one season, but all of those loose strings suggest that the creators definitely have a future in mind that stretches beyond a solo outing. Therefore, when the creator confirmed a second season, we'll for sure be ready for it. Alfred Goh's sentiments in the interview he did is pretty general and could lead to the exploration of other Addams stories. It seems highly unlikely that the duo would leave Wednesday's story unfinished. It's also impossible to ignore the fact that Wednesday has been one of Netflix's biggest hits of the year, not least because of its extended life on social media. While Season 2 is definitely in the works, they just haven't hammered out the contracts yet. Regarding the potential release date in case it gets renewed, boy, it's quite hard to estimate. However, if we look at the timeline of Season 1, which began filming in September 2021 and wrapped around March 2022, adding in the less than 8 months it took for the show to hit our screens, we knew the total turnover time from beginning to end was around a year and a month. If Netflix wants another season and follows the same blueprint, Wednesday would need 6 months to film and 8 months of post-production, which would leave us looking at an early to mid-2024 release date. Be right back, manifesting this timeline. Who will be coming back for Season 2? It's safe to assume much of the original cast will reprise their roles in a Wednesday Season 2, but because we know you're curious, here's everything from Season 1 who could be back should the show get more seasons. It is unfathomable not to have Wednesday and her right-hand Thing return for a Season 2. So, we hope that Ortega and Thing Hand Victor Dorabant will be keen to reprise their role. Joining her is bound to be her almost love interest Xavier Thorpe, played by Percy Hines White, rebuffed but not forgotten. The poor dude may actually have a shot now that Tyler is out of the picture. Or is he? When we last saw Wednesday's sort of boyfriend turned villain of the piece, he was detained, but something tells us that the guttural growl he emitted at the end could lead to a breakout. If that is the case, then we fully expect to see Hunter Doohan jump back into his hide skin for Season 2. Also joining the cast has to be the following: Emma Myers as Enid Sinclair, Joy Sunday as Bianca Barclay, George Farmer as Ajax Petropoulos, Naomi J. Ogawa as Yoko Tanaka, Jamie McShane as Sheriff Donovan Galf, Louis Guzman as Gomez Adams, Catherine Zeta-Jones as Morticia Adams, Isaac Ordonez as Pugsley Adams, Fred Armisen as Uncle Fester. Christina Ricci's oily Miss Thornhill could make a possible return as she didn't quite succeed in her ambitions. Gwendoline Christine Larissa Weems may have bitten the big one, but there was something a little ambiguous about her death. It's possible she could return. After all, resurrections are a thing in this world, and her story arc did seem somewhat cut short. That said, The Sandman, in which Christie also stars, has been renewed for a Season 2, so there could be possible schedule conflicts. Fingers crossed, this is not the case as Christie is addictively good and both Lucifer and Weems, and we must have both. Poor Dr. Kinbot's fate was not so ambiguous, slashed and gashed. Ricky Lindholm's character is unlikely to have survived the Hyde attack, and so will probably not be back for Season 2. What to expect from Wednesday Season 2? There are a number of interesting storylines lingering for Wednesday Season 2, ranging from next season's new villain to a nostalgic reunion. One of the more urgent ones is the discovery of just who Wednesday's new stalker is in Season 2. Wednesday Season 1 didn't reveal any details regarding the identity of the stalker, so audiences will have to speculate who it might be until Wednesday Season 2 comes around. We mentioned loose strings, and boy, were they left flapping in the breeze. Wednesday's discovery that her boyfriend was the monster that was terrorizing Nevermore is the kind of heartbreak she didn't seem to revel in, despite her penchant for pain. As the double dose of betrayal, he was being controlled by teacher favorite Miss Thornhill, who turned out to be a bitter Naomi who had an axe to grind with the outcasts. We doubt that Tyler will continue to be her controlled pet, but we're almost certain he escaped, and even more sure that he'll resurface in Wednesday's life, as friend, lover, or foe, though is yet to be determined. However, Tyler actor Hunter Doohan certainly has his theories in the fate of his character. Another important event that needs to happen in Wednesday Season 2 is the arrival of the Addams Family characters, with many eager to see missing characters, Grandmama and Cousin It, appear in the new season, so that the show can explore the full potential of the franchise. Okay, seriously, will there be a Wednesday Season 2 or not? Sadly, nothing has been officially confirmed by Netflix just yet, but we do know that Deadline reported that the streamer intends to renew Wednesday for Season 2 in the new year. Plus, according to the statement, it seems as though the head honchos at Netflix are actively searching for writers to join the writer's room and scouting locations for the next chapter of the series. Noted. Plus, for what it's worth, it's also true that the show's creators and stars are super interested in a second installment of the project. Co-showrunner Miles Millar recently spoke with TV Line about continuing the series, saying, "We felt like we just touched the surface with those characters, and the actors are so amazing in those roles. Catherine is, I think, an iconic Morticia." The relationship between Wednesday and Morticia is also essential to the show, and the idea that Wednesday is trying to forge her own path outside the family is important. Additionally, Alfred Goh, co-creator and executive producer of the Netflix dark drama, hinted at a possible follow-up, revealing, "Miles Millar and I are talking amongst ourselves about it. There's definitely more than you can explore in the world of the Addamses." Alfred also went on to say that just like with Season 1, the plan is to feature the rest of the Wednesday's family in some of the episodes, with the primary focus remaining firmly on Wednesday herself. Actor Gwendoline Christie had also teased her return for a potential second season, as well in a spoiler-filled quote, so skip ahead if you haven't finished Season 1 yet. "We haven't seen her put in the ground, have we?" The Game of Thrones alum said in an interview with Digital Spy, "I feel like Larissa Weems would not really be prepared to entertain or be dominated by anything as commonplace as death." Jenna herself has even shared her own ideas and hopes for Season 2. Speaking with Entertainment Tonight, the actor straight up dished, "I kind of want Wednesday to be darker," before adding that she hoped the character wouldn't play things so safe in future episodes. "There are a lot of lines about her saving the school and doing whatever, but for me, her main drive with the monster is competitiveness." Jenna added, "Kind of, man. How's this guy doing this? I think I want to continue down an anti-hero stream rather than a typical hero." So, how excited are you for Wednesday Season 2? Let us know in the comments. That's all for today. We hope you enjoyed that video, and if you did, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more videos like this.